Here's all the screenshots I took today. This is in response to Morgan Wallen walking off the SNL at the end, like said goodbye to the co-host and then left. Didn't say bye to no one else, didn't congratulate no one else. Some weirdo shit. Here's the whole quote. What are you trying to say? I don't know what's going through people's mind when they decide to do stuff like that. I don't know if he understood the assignment or not, or if he was really feeling a certain kind of way. I thought maybe he had to go to the potty or something. Thompson told Entertainment Weekly. It's definitely a spike in the norm. We're so used to everybody turning around, high-fiving us, saying good job, good job. So when there's a departure from that, it's like, I saw this post on Facebook about Gen X and the creative industries. Every generation has its burdens. The particular plight of Gen X is to have grown up in one world only to hit middle age in a strange new land. It's as if they were making candlesticks with electricity and came in. The market value of their skills plummeted. Karen McKinley, 55, and an advertising executive in Minneapolis, has seen talented colleagues thrown away, she said, as agencies have merged, trimmed staff, and focused on fast, cheap social media content over elaborate photo shoots. I don't know if y'all saw this tweet, but having a base girlfriend is cool, but have you experienced the joy of watching a feminist gradually adopt your worldview? No. I don't know that feeling. I don't think I'm trying to convince women of my worldview and it being against feminism. I think I'm a feminist and we should all be feminists if you just understand what words are. But anyway, here's his tweet in response. The way my mother always explained it, the traditional man wants a woman to be subservient, but he never falls in love with subservient women. He's attracted to independent women. He's like an exotic bird collector, she said. He only wants a woman who is free because his dream is to put her in a cage. I don't know if you've seen promo for the Cocoon TV show, but this is spoilers about what it's about. So the Japanese army, knowing defeat was inevitable, deceived these girls and their teachers by promising them they'd be safe and just needed to wait for victory, and told them they'd be like, at some nice hospital, blah, 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 and really took them to the caves where they treated soldiers during World War One. I'm sorry, during World War Two. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna read some excerpts from this thread. Many of the girls brought their uniforms and school supplies with them to their units, believing they'd still need to study. They were instead deployed to frontline hospital caves, where most of them died to disease, malnutrition, and friendly fire. Bruv, I'm crazy. I might have to watch this anime just to see them tell this story, but this sounds so tragic. Tears. This is a long, long story about someone dealing with being rejected and thinking that, obviously they're ready for the Ivy League or supposed to be there, and now not being the elite, they're kind of burning and bitter. And I think that's something a lot of people could relate to because education traumatizes a good amount of you. If you remember statistics, the average is the average, and everyone above it, the outliers, are really, really small in comparison and in ratio. But of course, everyone's an individual. Success is yours to define. Whether you go through college, whether you do the dropout shit and you're coding, you have options. But I say all that to really focus on the fact that public education, especially as an adult, or what education means to individuals in a community and a society, is important because it just empowers you with the knowledge to interpret the signs. Because right now there's so many games that they play with ideas and metaphors and ads, and I think that even your bosses and the world around you works in such a way where if you pay attention and get some kind of step up, you're going to then take advantage of the people next to you because that's how you profit. And to be frank, it gets easy. That's the easy way to do it, isn't it? So yeah, I'll tell you for $5. Yeah, you want to buy this water? It's 10. I know it's really dry. We're the only spot. You at the airport. It's all psychology, isn't it? It's what you're willing to pay for. It's what they convince you of the value. Now, I personally think that, everything I look at and everything that's happened to all of us is at the end of the day, partly what you let happen and partly how you interpret it. So embolden yourself, empower yourself. That's what I'm saying with all these screenshots. Don't just scroll, don't just consume, produce. Join the conversation. My name is Roman Mali, the Walking Landmark, and I'm a yapper.